Hello, everybody. This is Amir here with my buddy May, and new week, new visual. And today we are going to have the Gantt chart. Very popular chart, especially when it comes to time management, project management. And so let's take a look at what we have here. We have prepared here a small data set that I'm going to go into, and we can take a look. And what you see here is a table of tasks that are need to be performed as part of a project. We have some dates that we expect them to be performed. Some of them have been completed, some of them have not. There's some people who need to perform them. So we're going to see how we can go and illustrate them, visualize those tasks using a Gantt chart. So here we go. We're going back to our canvas. You can see here the data showing up. So let's take a look at how we can visualize these tasks. And what you see here is the Gantt chart. Here's the icons for the Gantt chart. And of course, you're going to find it in the visual gallery available there at the Power BI Visual Gallery. Download it, upload the tool. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. Make some room for it because Gantt charts typically take some space. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the task name and drop it into the task field here. When I drop it, I immediately get the first basic version of my Gantt chart, the list of tasks and the beginning of the schedule. Of course, I haven't set up when the task is supposed to begin, so I can do that. You can see here that every task has certain start time, and it has to be a date field for this to work. So I'm going to go put it under the start date. And when I do that, I need to say that I want to have here the full start date. And now we can see where it shows up. Don't use the hierarchy, it really needs the date. Next thing I want to do is add the duration. The duration goes into the duration field, and now I have here the duration. I may also want to go and include here the resource that is being used for the task. So I'm going to add here the resource, and now you can see the resource showing up. I can also add the completion percent. The completion percent shows me what the status of the task, and you can see here that some of the tasks are already completed, like project manager. Others are not completed yet, and some tasks are probably a little bit ahead of time, ahead of schedule, which is great. I can also go and color those tasks based on a grouping. The grouping can be anything. It could be by the resource, could be the type of task that is performed. I'm actually going to go and use the grouping for the resource, so we're going to have here the legend. When we do that, now we have beautiful coloring of those bars, and you can see the developers. And of course, once we have these groupings, you can do all sorts of interesting things. It's pretty cool. So I can go here, for example, and create another chart. Let's go and use the donut, and I'm going to make the donut here on the side. We're going to use the resource, the number of tasks and the resource, and now we have here the number of tasks and the resource. And what we can do now is do a typical slicing and dicing. So I can look at the tasks of our project managers and see they're part of the pie, or I can do the other way around. I can say show me just developers, click and just see the tasks for developers when they start. Of course, if you notice, we have here this vertical line, this dotted line that shows us today, so we know where we are, what's supposed to happen before, what's supposed to happen after. This is it. It is so simple. This is the Gantt chart. Of course, you have typical formatting capabilities, the full range available here. You can play with colors of the dots. You can play with the colors of the completion rate. So I can go in here, play with the completion rate. So I can go task completion. Say I want to use purple task completion. So just change the color here. Very easy. It's pretty obvious. Very consistent with everything else. So this is the Gantt chart. If you need to manage time, if you need to manage projects, there is not any other chart that is better suited for this. Thank you.